Hello friends and family, and good morning from Disney Springs. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and check out the huge new selection of assorted Disney Parks merchandise that was just released to Walt Disney World. Lots of new Haunted Mansion offerings. I want to head over to the Marketplace Co-op, check out some of the newest released pins over at Disney Pin Trading. I think we'll actually check out some of the different offerings over at Once Upon a Toy and get some really cool like gift ideas. They sell lots of really neat things over there as well. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. It is seriously though such a beautiful morning in Central Florida. A perfect way to start out the video right outside of the Mickey Topiary with the nice little water feature, just very calming. And before we do head into a couple of the shops around Disney Springs, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. That being said, we are officially rope dropping Disney Springs. The shops do start opening in about 5 minutes or so, but not too many people out and about just yet. First up, let's actually head over to Once Upon a Toy. Always so many different like cool toys, like plushies, magnetic shoulder plushies you can get inside. And they do even have some really cool photo ops with like Mr. Potato Head and Buzz Lightyear before you even go inside. Okay, so as soon as you come inside Once Upon a Toy, you can actually build your own Star Wars lightsabers. The single ones are $35. The deluxe single lightsabers are $40. Your double lightsabers are $50, and then your deluxe double lightsabers are $60. It does show you this really cool like graph, so you can kind of like see the different lightsabers that you can make, but they do have all the pieces, just like they have over at Tatooine Traders at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Really cool how you don't need a park ticket though to make your own lightsaber. Let's check out some of the assorted plushies that they do have here though. Here is a brand new Disney Wishable Shimmer collection where you do get like a little plushie on the inside from like Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, Pluto, and Donald Duck. These are cool like brand new box sets. Here is some different shoulder plushies. This one was actually just released from Disney's Haunted Mansion, part of this new collection, and it does light up, which is really cool. That one is $30. Lots of cool like specific like Halloween things though. They do have from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, the really cool shoulder plushie. It comes with a little magnet to attach Zero to your shoulder. This one lights up as well for $25. Let's see what else we have doing over in this section. They do have a couple other shoulder plushies. These are $25 a piece, but they have some Banshees. These are perfect for over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, where you can put your own Banshee on your shoulder. And they do even have from Disney's Lion King a really cool magnetic shoulder plushie of Zazu. Some of the softest plushies you're going to find at Walt Disney World property though are always the different like Disney Cuddles plushies. These are absolutely massive. They have Kermit the Frog, again a super duper soft like plush material. These are $50 a piece. Underneath there is your Disney Cuddle plushie of Pluto. Again, he has his eyes closed, his big floppy ears. They make these with so many different Disney characters though. Like here's the Winnie the Pooh version, and then way down on the bottom is Dumbo the Flying Elephant for $50. And here's a whole basket of Disney Vault Collection Baloo plushies. Again, these were just released to the parks not too long ago. It has your Vault Collection tag. These are a really good size, $45 a piece for them. And they do have a bunch of like your classic Disney characters. Here's a really cool one. These are like the Bigfoot plushies where you have a Pluto. Very nice attention to detail though. These are $35 a piece. Next to Pluto is a really cool Eeyore version. Like his whole facial expression is embroidered. But they have so many plushies part of this Bigfoot collection. Like Marie from Aristocats. Even from Epcot. They even have Remy from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Here's a whole section of assorted Cars merchandise. This is a really cool Lightning McQueen bubble car. Look at this, it comes with a little tire. You can squeeze it and it makes noises. You got like the piston cup sticker. Let's see if we can find the old price-a-rooney on this puppy. This one is $50. Right next to that is a really awesome tractor tipping playset for the kiddos. Look at this with the tractor. Actually has like the little pull string there that you could tip the tractor yourself. Still like inside of the packaging. These are $30 a piece. I do want to see what else they have over in this section. So right next to a lot of the Cars merchandise, they have your Disney Pixar Toy Story offerings. Here's a whole pack of 8 different figurines, like Jessie from Toy Story, Bullseye, the Aliens, of course Buzz Lightyear, and Slinky Dog. But they even have like some of the massive figurines. Buzz Lightyear has 15 different character phrases, lights, and sound effects. So you can like push the buttons and see Buzz Lightyear light up. The packaging on these is really cool though. That one is $35. Right underneath there is the massive Bullseye plushie, again with the character phrases. This has the really cool Woody's Roundup packaging. And then you do also have like that drawstring on the backside. This one is $35. Let's see what else we have part of this collection. So it looks like they even have a brand new Disney Pixar Toy Story Pizza Planet truck. This one actually comes with little action figures with Woody and then Buzz Lightyear. That one is $30. You could even get some really cool things from over at like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, like these little wind-up toys with BB-8. They actually have the Droid Depot tag from Galaxy's Edge, so that is really cool to find here at Disney Springs. They do also have your Star Wars Power Force action figures you get from Star Wars Mandalorian with real character phrases and motion activated with Grogu and Mando. This double figurine set is $35. They do also have the Darth Vader voice-changing masks. Again, really cool for the kiddos if you aren't looking for something like a really high-end collectible, because these are only $35 a piece. And they do even have some of those brand new deluxe figurine sets. I love the new packaging that they did. This one is Sith versus Jedi with Yoda, Mace Windu. You get Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. So many different action figures. These are $35 a piece. But the cool thing though, you could even get some of the legacy lightsabers that they do sell over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Like they have the Mace Windu, Darth Maul on the bottom section, so a couple different character lightsabers. I always like to check out the little pullback racers here at Once Upon a Toy, though here is a really awesome one from over at the Magic Kingdom with Stitch inside a little train vehicle with Mickey. These are, let's see here, $12.99 a piece. They make so many different characters, like Mickey Mouse here on the carousel horse. Again, these are the little pullback racers for $13. But you can even get like the People Mover from over at the Magic Kingdom. Literally the People Mover ride vehicle with Mickey and Minnie inside. And then way down on the bottom is a really awesome Disney Pixar Toy Story version. We have Woody literally on top of the RC car. Like, how cool is that? Even a couple assorted puzzles that they have here at Once Upon a Toy. This one is a really cool 4-pack puzzle set from Disney's Haunted Mansion at the Magic Kingdom with the stretching room. So these are 4 different 500-piece puzzles. This set is $40. Right underneath there, they do have your Star Wars Exhibit Series puzzle with Darth Vader. Again, you could see like the Death Star off in the backdrop, but this one is 1,000 pieces for $30. Next to that one, you could even get some assorted like Thomas Kincaid puzzles. This is an awesome one, the Painter of Light with the Magic Kingdom, Main Street, USA. These are still the same price though, $30 a piece for them. And they do have Disney Theme Park Edition Yahtzee. On the plastic containers themselves, you do have all 4 beacons of magic. So really nice attention to detail, like the Hollywood Tower, Cinderella Castle, Epcot. These are $45 a piece. A few other brand new plushies that I do want to show you here at Once Upon a Toy. They do have part of the new Haunted Mansion collection, the Constance Hatchaway plushies. These are $50 a piece, but again, very, very nice material. Like these are put together like really well. Underneath there, they even have from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, these massive Jack Skellington plushies for only $27, so a pretty good deal. You could even get some of your higher end like Marvel merchandise at Once Upon a Toy. This is your Marvel Stark Industries Iron Man electronic helmets. This one comes in a massive box, but really good if you are doing any traveling, like going back home. Really like cool collectible. On the opposite end of that one from Disney Pixar Coco, they even have the guitar where you could push the buttons, see this thing light up and play music. That one is $35. But I love how you can get some of the Marvel merchandise from over at the Marvel store, like these Spider-Man plushies. Again, this one is also part of that Bigfoot collection for $35. And it looks like they even have some of the Mystery Mini Spider Bots. So this comes in a really hard plastic case. You can get 5 different bots there and a mystery bot. These are $15 a piece. And it looks like they even have the Disney's Animal Kingdom playsets, a really cool offering for the kiddos. This one comes with a massive tree of life and all of the assorted action figures. These are $60 a piece, but it does even like open up here on the backside, so it kind of like shows you like the ride vehicle, the animals, and the whole assorted set that you do get. And it looks like they even got some brand new Disney Mickey and Friends like Fisher-Price toys. This is a really cool cashier set where you get Mickey and Minnie on the front here, but you could see like Goofy's hat there, Donald, and then Daisy Duck. This is only $35, so a really good deal. Right underneath there is a little Disney Mickey and Friends. This is the Pluto pull-behind toy. Lots of cool offerings for the kiddos. These are, let's see here, that one is only $15, and then right underneath there they have a See and Say Farmer Mickey set here where it actually like spins around, then it lands on the animals and makes noises. It is always cool to check out Once Upon a Toy at Disney Springs. Again, they get so many really cool plushies, lots of new Haunted Mansion merchandise there. You literally never know what you're gonna find. That being said, let's actually head straight ahead over to Disney Pin Trading and check out all the newest released Disney Park pins. Okay, so right off the bat is a whole bunch of brand new pins. This one is specific to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Look at that, you get the little charm there with Goofy, Daisy, and Donald with Pete. This one is $17. Looks like some brand new Star Wars pins. They do have this brand new Boba Fett one with the little boba balls. That one's really cool. $15 for that. Right underneath there, they do even have yet another Star Wars pin, again with Boba Fett's helmet and Darth Vader's. These are super sparkly though, $23. They do have a brand new R2-D2 pin, and a couple new Marvel ones that I do want to show you with the Infinity Gauntlet. The actual stones are really sparkly. That one is $17. Here is a brand new Fantastic Four pin. I like these, lots of new offerings for 15 bucks. There's even some brand new Haunted Mansion offerings with the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. Only $13 for that one. It looks like they even have a brand new Leota pin. It says Fortunes and Crystals, Potions. Oh, I love that. $13. This is probably my new favorite Disney pin. You could even get some pins here for Disney's Hollywood Studios for the Hollywood Tower. This one has Minnie Mouse, the little dangly charm for the Hollywood Tower Hotel. This one is, let's see here, $17. Here's a really cool like psychedelic pin that actually spins with that spiral design with Stitch. He has his little Hollywood Tower bag. That one is $17. Some assorted pins though, specific to the parks, they do have from Disney's Animal Kingdom with the Tree of Life. You have the Safari vehicle. That one is $13. Also for the, let's see here, Animal Kingdom is a really cool Mickey shaped pin that has all the assorted animals, again with the Tree of Life in the center. $15 for that. Let's see what else we have doing. It looks like some brand new Expedition Everest Yeti pins from Animal Kingdom. This is a cool one with the Yeti at the bottom. And here is a really good size pin actually with the Yeti. And then you have like that cloud design for $15. Let's actually check out some of the Nightmare Before Christmas pins that they have at Pin Trading. So these are really nice like longer pins with a zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. These are all $13 a piece, but they do make these with a couple other characters. Of course they do have Jack Skellington and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, but rounding out that collection is a really cool Oogie Boogie pin for 13 bucks. But again, it has like that classic scene from the movie. And then right underneath there, they do even have a whole bunch of like Pirates of the Caribbean pins from over at the Magic Kingdom. It says Shiver Me Feathers. Again, you have the bird there with the skull and crossbones. That one's 13 bucks. Here's an actual like pirate medallion pin, again with the skull. This actually has like a really cool like weathered look to it. $13 for that one. And then right underneath there, you actually have two skeletons playing chess. This one says no sudden moves. Of course, you can get a bunch of assorted merchandise, not just pins at Disney Pin Trading. This is a magnetic phone grip and stand filled with like liquid and then glitter on the inside. That one is $35. They make so many different offerings though. Here is a brand new magnetic one. This is like a little plushie there, like a pop socket with Winnie the Pooh for $35. And then right up ahead is a magnet phone wallet. This is part of the MagSafe collection with your rubberized gibbet here with the pop socket with the honey pot. $45 for that. And then right next to that is a whole bunch of assorted character keychains. These are actually like little plushies where you get the extra clippy, but like Mickey Mouse comes with a little hand charm. These are $15 a piece. They do have Minnie Mouse where it comes with like the little bow charm. Let's see here, we have Goofy comes with the hat, and then Pluto actually comes with like the little dog bowl for $15. And here at Disney Pin Trading is definitely where you're going to want to check out some of the newest release Magic Band Plus. Here is a brand new Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington Pumpkin King Magic Band. That one is $45 with Jack on the bottom. Then you have that cool pumpkin design, but perfect for Halloween. Next to that is your 55th anniversary of Disney's Haunted Mansion. I love this. It says, is this room actually stretching? You got the 55th anniversary logo. Now this one's a little bit more expensive at $55, but it looks like they even have a brand new Haunted Mansion Magic Band with a Constance, you have a Leota, and the Hatbox Ghost. This one is $45. And then right next to that one is a brand new Magic Band Plus. You have Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, and Epcot for $45. Let's actually check out some of the assorted mystery pin bags. So this is a really awesome mystery pin set. These are Disney character trash can ones. You can see a bunch of ones like R2-D2, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Donald. You actually get, let's see here, 5 randomly selected pins. These are $45 a piece. They do still have the Stitch Attack Snacks pin sets. I really like how it shows you all the different pins. But again, you get 5 different offerings, and there's 16 altogether. But this one is $45. Looks like they do still have the character mug sets here as well. You never know what you're going to get on the inside, but you can get, like, let's see here, Pinocchio, the Cheshire Cat, Minnie Mouse, Simba, a good selection of different characters. Over at Disney Pin Trading, they have been putting out so many brand new release Disney Park pins, lots of new Haunted Mansion offerings, a good selection of brand new Magic Band Plus. Again, they have all of the newest ones there. It's really cool to come check out all the new pins. I think we'll actually head on over to the Marketplace Co-op and check out the new merchandise there next. Let's actually start over at Trendy. You can find some really cool like Dooney and Burke bags, different clothing offerings that you can't find elsewhere at Disney Springs. Okay, so right off the bat is a whole bunch of really cool like scrunchies and hair clippies. You got a bunch of different color ones here with the little Mickey Mouse design. This whole pack is $17. Here's some of those brand new hair clips though that were just released to the parks with Cinderella Castle there with the sparkly gold. These are $15 a piece. It does look like they do also have the brand new Winnie the Pooh version. You can see like the big teeth there. A really good size hair clippy. These are $15. Right up ahead though is a brand new pair of simulated leather ears. These were just released to the parks with the huge bow. These are really nice quality though. It's embroidered with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature. That one is $35. Right up ahead is a very sparkly pair of ears with the big black sequence bow with the polka dots. Again, these are $35 a piece, but I always feel like the black sequence always like sparkles the best here in Florida. So the ears themselves have the black sequence. You got the ruby red bow with the polka dots. And it looks like they do still have part of this year's Play in the Park collection, the simulated leather ears with all of the beacons of magic, the Mickey hat ears, and some of the classic attractions. A couple really nice adult-sized graphic shirts that I do want to show you. This one is like a soft baby blue color with your raised lettering for Walt Disney World. And then you have Mickey making a big winky face. This one is $35. Next to that one, it's kind of like the same difference, except it's loaded with sequins on Mickey Mouse. This one has the red foil lettering for Walt Disney World for $45. And it does look like there's a brand new adult-sized Minnie Mouse baseball cap. Again, this one's a nice pink color. You do get the tiny little Minnie Mouse embroidered and Walt Disney World on the backside. These are $30 a piece. and perfect for summertime in Central Florida. Some of those brand new adult-sized tank tops, again with Mickey Mouse. This one's embroidered Walt Disney World at the bottom, so a really good deal for only $28 for a tank top. And they do have more of like a chrome finish Mickey with the Walt Disney World lettering for $35. Here's even a brand new like tote size purse here at the Marketplace Co-op. This one is all simulated leather. I love like the canvas material though. You got the Mickeys on the zipper pull and a big Mickey embroidered. These are $50 a piece. It does look like they do have a couple things part of this collection though, like the matching Disney Parks crossbody bag. You get that little snap enclosure with Mickey Mouse and then Mickey's embroidered on the front. That one is $35. And then right underneath there is the actual matching wallet from this collection. Let's see if we can get one of these out to show you. And again, a really cool like card holder. You do get the zipper compartment and a little clippy. On the back side actually has Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature, so really nice attention to detail for $20. They do even have those brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts that they actually have for sale on the opposite end of Disney Springs over at Disney Style. This one is the soft pink one, loaded with sequins with the Walt Disney World lettering. These are $70 a piece, but they do make those in a couple different colors. Here's a really cool cream colored one with the gold sequins. I feel like this would be perfect for New Year's. That one's $70, but they do even have like the perfect Disney Parks Loungefly to go with that. The gold one with your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. If you look closely though, like you can see a bunch of hidden Mickeys. This one is $100, and they do also have the matching pair of ears to go with that Loungefly for $35. Like I was saying though, you can even get some assorted Disney, Dooney, and Burke bags at the Marketplace Co-op. This one is like your classic crossbody size. The very nice leather though, you have like Mickey Mouse embossed. So these don't scream Disney, but they do come with a very tall leather strap. $198 a piece. Right next to that version, they do even have like the same difference. You can see like the stitching there, so really nice quality. Again with Mickey Mouse for $198. Here's a really awesome Disney Parks lug backpack. Amazing quality though. This one's from It's a Small World over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This has that quilted design with all of the Small World characters. These are $90 a piece. Right underneath there is yet another Disney Park lug bag. This one has that same like quilted design with Cinderella Castle on the front, but this one is an actual crossbody bag with like the Pixar clouds with the hidden Mickeys. Let's see the old price-a-rooney here. These are $65 a piece. They do even still have those really sparkly princess tiara ears where you have the heart medallion. These are loaded with sparkles though for $35. Definitely goes perfect with this women's cut graphic t-shirt with the clear sequence with Cinderella Castle, and it's embroidered Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $45. And then right underneath there is a really cool like Disney Princess Spirit jersey. This one is that new lightweight material, but you can see like, let's see here, we have Cinderella's slipper, we have from Snow White with the poisonous apple, Princess Tiana. These are $80 a piece. And then even more adult size pullover sweatshirts. These are actually like a huge football Letterman patch on the front. We have Marie from Aristocats, and it's embroidered Walt Disney World at the bottom with all the different colors. $65 though. They do make these with a bunch of other Disney characters. So much new Winnie the Pooh merchandise lately. Here is the Tigger version that's embroidered with Walt Disney World. Speaking of Winnie the Pooh merchandise though, so here's a couple adult size pullover sweatshirts. This one's embroidered with Tigger since 1966. Has this really nice pinstriping. These are very heavy though, so if you do live up north, amazing quality. These are $60 a piece. Right underneath Tigger is like the same difference here with Piglet. This one's embroidered since 1966 with the little embroidered piglet on the front. And it does look like they do even have that new adult size, let's see here, a pullover sweatshirt that's actually embroidered Winnie the Pooh with all the characters on the front for $60. And they're running some great deals on your adult size graphic t-shirts. Again, lots of new Halloween offerings. These are $30 a piece. If you buy two, you can get two for $50 with the Mickey peace sign. You have like the cobweb heart, the spooky castle, and Walt Disney World. Right next to that one, we have Pick Your Poison with a bunch of the assorted Disney villains with Ursula, the evil queen with the poisonous apple, and Maleficent. Again, that one says Walt Disney World. So many cool shirts part of this collection. Here's a brand new Yzma graphic t-shirt. The attention to detail is just super duper cool. But one of my personal favorites part of this new collection is definitely this one here. Again, with the poisonous apple. I love the Walt Disney World lettering. How you can see like so many different characters, including Ursula. Here's even a brand new Disney Parks Loungefly. This one is more of like a corduroy material with the original Florida orange bird. This one actually has like the gold hardware for Loungefly. On the back side, you do get a little graphic of the orange bird as well. These are $90 a piece, but it does look like they do also have the matching pair of ears that I do want to show you here. Let's pull one of these puppies off. So these are actually double-sided Loungefly ears, again with that same corduroy material. The backside's embroidered with a bunch of flowers. You do have your Disney Parks Loungefly badge for $45. Here's even some of those brand new adult-sized character ringer tees. They all do say Walt Disney World on the top section, but from Star Wars, you have a huge graphic with Darth Vader on the front. These are $35 a piece. Right next to that one from Moana is the really cool Hey Hey graphic shirt. I just love the facial expression and the eyeballs. This one looks really incredible. Right underneath there, they do even have the aliens from Toy Story. You get 3 different graphics on the front, but this one is perfect for a good day over at like Disney's Hollywood Studios. And here is that brand new adult-size pullover sweatshirt with that classic design that's embroidered Walt Disney World 1971 with Mickey Mouse. You had the most magical place on earth. A few other brand new offerings that I do want to show you though. Here is another new adult size pullover sweatshirt with like the black and white design with the Walt Disney World archway with Mickey since 1971. These are $50 a piece, but a good selection of brand new ones. This one is more of like a charcoal color with the peace sign, the heart, Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney World. $50 for that one. Again, these are adult size and unisex. They do even have the perfect one for Disney's Magic Kingdom. Again, with the huge Disney logo, the Walt Disney World archway with Cinderella Castle. A few other graphic t-shirts that they do have part of that same deal. Again, these are normally $30 a piece, now $25 each when you buy 2. Here's a really cool Chip and Dale shirt. This one says 1943 with the characters hugging each other and Walt Disney World. You do have the most magical place on earth, 1971 with Cinderella Castle. But I like how they put some of the different shirts on display. So here's the perfect shirt to go with all that brand new Orange Bird merchandise. The Florida original Orange Bird. They do have this brand new graphic t-shirt, the original established 1971, with that like that retro Walt Disney World banner. They do still have the Stitch Experiment 626 graphic t-shirt, but they have all of the shirts down here on the bottom section, inside of like these milk crates so you can select your size. Let's actually head a little bit further inside the Marketplace Co-op and check out some of the brand new coffee mugs that they have. Here's actually a brand new, really nice like matte hunter green color with Mickey Mouse with that groovy lettering. This one has like a checkerboard design on the inside with Mickey. $20 for that one. Right next to that though is a really cool monorail coffee mug. It says please stand clear of the doors, but you have all the different colored monorails. This one is $20. Underneath there, they even have that hot and cold coffee mug, so when you add like hot liquid, this one changes colors from Disney's Haunted Mansion with the hitchhiking ghost. The backside actually has the Haunted Mansion logo. This one is $20. Next to that one is a really cool Wally coffee mug though. Look at this with the big design here on the front side. That graphic kind of goes around to the back. These are $20 a piece. And also from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom, they do have this massive Jungle Cruise coffee mug. This one says True Life Adventure with the hippo. And then on the back side, it goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles with the Jungle Cruise logo for $20. Even some really cool plastic water bottles, perfect for the Disney parks, especially for summertime. Again, with the original Florida Orange Bird. Here's so many different graphics. This one has the big twisty off lid for $25. Right up ahead, you can even get some merchandise like from over at Epcot. Like this Figment plastic water bottle with the pinstriping that actually says Figment going around the bottom section with Spaceship Earth. This one is $25. Next to Figment is another stainless steel water bottle. This is part of that new Baymax collection with like the little graphic there. This one comes with the plastic carabiner with the flippy up lid for $40. Even some of the merchandise from over at Epcot's World Showcase, you can now get here at the Marketplace Co-op, like this kitchen towel with Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. Again, this is from the Mexico Pavilion. It does have the insignia. These are $28 a piece. Right underneath there is the massive kitchen apron. All of this collection does have that same design with the pavilion with Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. That kitchen apron is $40. It does look like they even have like the matching Tervis tumbler. I should say Corksicle cup, okay, with the orange lettering for Corksicle with Minnie Mouse and Daisy for $45. The Marketplace Co-op store at Disney Springs is always one of those shops. If you are here, you have to check out some of the newest merchandise because they do get so many things that you're not going to find elsewhere in different shops around Disney Springs, like some of the Dooney and Burke bags, certain lounge flies, Disney Park lug bags. You could even get a good assortment of different Disney pins there at the Marketplace Co-op. Let's take a moment though to just check in on the beautiful views here at Disney Springs of the lagoon area. The balloon is officially up in the air. Such a great way to check out parts of Central Florida and Disney Springs. You have the Paddlefish restaurant off in the distance, T-Rex, and then right over here is the Rainforest Cafe. Again, just a beautiful morning to be out and about in Central Florida, just enjoying the weather. Next up though, let's actually head on over to the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and check out the huge new selection of Disney Parks merchandise, including that brand new Haunted Mansion line, perfect for Halloween. Before we do go inside though, I do want to show you the waterside stage. This is located right outside of the World of Disney store. There's nothing going on right now currently, but a great way to check out some free concerts and orchestras where you don't need like a park ticket or anything special. Holy moly though, literally as soon as you come inside the World of Disney store, it is all Haunted Mansion merchandise. I am so excited to just dive right in and check out all the newest offerings. It does look like they do still have that Disney Parks Loungefly. This one is a canvas material. All of the characters are embroidered from the Hatbox Ghost, the Bats, Leota. This one does have your Haunted Mansion logo, but we definitely want to check out some of the newest things. Like here's the adult size Spirit jersey. This one has the Ghost Host from Regions Beyond, and then that pinstriping. These are $80 a piece. On the backside, it does have your raised lettering for Haunted Mansion. Here's a really awesome adult-sized unisex graphic t-shirt. This one is actually lenticular with the Hatbox Ghost like appearing and disappearing. This one says Haunted Mansion and then Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are only $40 a piece. Let's see what we got on the opposite side of this rack though. So here's an adult-sized graphic, let's see here, a shirt. This one is very, very soft. Perfect for a fancy meal over at the Magic Kingdom. Definitely more of like a weathered look. Embroidered with the Haunted Mansion logo on the front. And then the pinstriping. These are $65. The backside's embroidered Haunted Mansion. And then you have $9.99. So I love that. A very, very nice lightweight material. Right next to that is a whole rack of adult size pullover hoodies. Let's see what we got doing here. This one has your fuzzy lettering with the Haunted Mansion, and then all three Hitchhiking Ghosts at the bottom. Again, these are adult size. Let's see the old price of Rooney for $70. It looks like they even have a brand new pair of adult size Crocs here at the World of Disney store. These are kind of like just plain and simple with your pinstriping. You do get the Haunted Mansion gibbets on either side with this very nice like shiny slick like black material. These are $65. Holy moly though, so many new things part of this new Haunted Mansion collection. Another long sleeve shirt on the front. It says welcome foolish mortals. You have like Leota on the sleeve, the Haunted Mansion logo. This is super duper soft. These are $45. On the backside again you have Leota, Constance, and then the Hatbox Ghost. So really nice character designs. It does look like they even have the matching fanny pack. This one again has the Haunted Mansion wallpaper and it's embroidered. These are $35 a piece. I'm a big fan of fanny packs for the parks though, so that one is really neat. And then right underneath there is the adult size backpack. This one has the same logos with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. Really cool though with the zipper pull. Let's see here how much they are. These are $50 each. So So many awesome things part of this new collection. Here is a new Haunted Mansion wallpaper, Starbucks stainless steel cup. This one has the Haunted Mansion logo with the little gibbet on top and your Starbucks logo. These are $45 a piece at the World of Disney. It looks like there's even a brand new notebook here. This one is a hardcover, Home of 999 Happy Haunts, again with the hitchhiking ghost, and it does come with an ink pen. These are $30 a piece. Some of my personal favorite new items from this collection are definitely the new coffee mugs. They actually have all three hitchhiking ghosts. This is just the one that they have in this section though for $25. It is seriously unbelievable the amount of new Haunted Mansion merchandise. Also, they have the Doom Buggy with the three hitchhiking ghosts. This is a cool like light up figurine almost. Again, perfect for Halloween. These are $40 a piece. Underneath there is your Haunted Mansion paper towel holders for the kitchen. These are actually very heavy. It has the metal base with the medallion on the top for $40. Let's come over here though and check out some of the different Christmas ornaments brand new at the World of Disney. So here is a light up Christmas ornament. Again, you have the Doom Buggy ride vehicle. Let's see the price. This one is $30. Right underneath there is a really sparkly ornament. These are $35 a piece with the Haunted Mansion logo on the back with the hitchhiking ghost. The opposite side has the front there of the Haunted Mansion. That one is really cool. They do even have like the Haunted Mansion logo from the actual attraction at the Magic Kingdom. This one's a really heavy metal. It spins around to the hitchhiking ghost. $25 a piece for them. And then one of my personal favorite ornaments is definitely the design at the bottom. This one lights up with the three hitchhiking ghosts with the Mickey ears, but it also has the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. A few other really nice Haunted Mansion offerings on the opposite side of that rack though. This is a woven throw blanket, again with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. These are 50 by 60 inches. The back side here, again, these are very soft and extremely heavy. That one is $70. Right next to that is more of like a trinket tray. Kind of reminds me of like the stretching room from the attraction, but a very heavy ceramic for $23. And it looks like they even have some brand new Haunted Mansion wallpaper kitchen towels with the little pinstriping at the bottom for $20. Here's yet another brand new adult size graphic t-shirt. This one's actually embroidered the Haunted Mansion Walt Disney World, again with the outline of the actual attraction. These are $35 a piece. Right next to that is a canvas material tote size bag. This one has that same design there with the Haunted Mansion and Walt Disney World, but you can actually use this as like a crossbody bag because it does come with the crossbody strap for the Haunted Mansion. That one is $40. Even a really fun brand new pair of ears that they do also have part of this new collection. I do really like how a lot of it has like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, but again, you got like the color contrast with the bow and the ears. These are $35 a piece, and it does look like they even have a brand new fancy adult size button down shirt with the wallpaper, and it's embroidered Haunted Mansion on the pocket for $65. At the World of Disney though, they have some great deals on your adult size graphic t-shirts. Normally $30 a piece, now only $25 each when you buy two. You have like Minnie Mouse as a cowgirl with the lasso. It has the Walt Disney World archway. Here's a really cool graphic shirt with all of the characters inside of that square design from Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and then Goofy. But speaking of the Walt Disney World archway, here's a really cool one with Mickey and Minnie on either end, most magical place on earth. And then yet another like cowboy design. You get the character cowboy boots with the Walt Disney World lettering, but they do have all of those graphic shirts on the bottom section so you can select your size. A few other shirts that I do want to show you part of that deal. This one is from Disney Pixar Toy Story from Pizza Planet, serving your local star cluster. That's a really cool shirt. A brand new one from Disney Pixar Coco. That actually says Familia on the top section. You can see Miguel and then Walt Disney World part of that deal. So many cool graphic t-shirts part of that deal, though. This one says Castle, Mickey Waffles, It's a Small World, Fantasyland, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, even Mickey Pretzels. Next to that one is a cool Donald Duck graphic t-shirt. It actually has like the outline with Cinderella Castle. They actually do have like the Donald Duck version, and then right next to that is a really cool Tinkerbell, kind of like that same design with the castle. They're even currently running a deal on the adult size novelty socks. These are normally $18 a piece, now $15 each when you buy two. These are just a nice like black design embroidered with the Spirit Jersey logo. Right next to them is all the characters, almost in like a totem pole form. It starts with Donald at the bottom and then goes all the way up to Goofy. But speaking of Goofy, here's a really cool pair of adult size socks with his little toothers sticking out. You have his big floppy ears, but they have so many different character socks at the World of Disney with Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And then way down on the bottom section, you can get both socks with Chip and Dale. So many brand new things at the World of Disney store. Here is a new adult size pullover sweatshirt with the Mickey design, the heart. You have the peace sign and Walt Disney World. These are actually a really good deal, only $50 a piece. Let's check out some of the newest Stitch merchandise here at the World of Disney store. So another Disney Parks Loungefly with Stitch and then Scrump. This one is a very nice simulated leather with the silver hardware. I like the peach color though. These are $80 a piece. They do still have those super duper plush pair of ears with the little mohawk design with a little patch of fur in the center. You have Stitch's ears though, like everything is embroidered. These are $35 a piece. It looks like they even have your adult size Spirit jerseys with your classic established 1971. This one has a bunch of graphics with Stitch at the bottom. These are $80. The backside has your Walt Disney World archway with the graphics at the bottom section. And I'm a big fan of these massive tote size bags. They make these with so many different Disney characters. This is the Stitch version with that huge 3D effect on the front. It even has Walt Disney World on the backside, where Stitch is kind of like taking a bite out of the lettering. These are perfect for like a good Disney resort pool day because you can fit so many beach towels on the inside. Here's some more of that brand new Winnie the Pooh merchandise though. This is a nice hunter green graphic t-shirt with a big graphic with Pooh Bear, and they do all say Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $35 a piece. They actually make these with a bunch of different characters from Winnie the Pooh with like Piglet jumping for joy. That one says Walt Disney World at the bottom. On the opposite side of that rack is the same difference with Tigger, kind of like bouncing on his tail. This is a nice like navy blue color for $35. And it does look like they even have a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one's embroidered Winnie the Pooh, literally with all of the characters. These are $60 a piece. And then right up ahead is a brand new like simulated leather wallet with Pooh Bear. This is perfect though. It has like a little coin pouch. You could put like your room ticket in or your park pass for only $18. Here's even a brand new Winnie the Pooh stainless steel cup. This one is massive, just like a Stanley cup. These are $50 a piece. You get the little flower gibbet, even a cool like zipper compartment with a honeybee. That's all embroidered on the front for $50. For $80 is a brand new adult size unisex windbreaker. This one is a full zip with the Disney logo on the front. The nice thing though, it has two pockets with zipper compartments as well. Again, these are $80 a piece. On the back side, it does have a really nice hood with the Walt Disney World lettering. Even more Disney deals going on right now at the World of Disney store. They have your Loungefly Mickey Mouse and Friends. This is the canvas material embroidered with like Donald Duck, It's a Small World, Magic Kingdom, and some of the classic attractions. These are normally $80 a piece, now only $50. They do still have a whole selection of your 2025 merchandise though. This is your adult size baseball jersey. It's embroidered Walt Disney World going down the front. You have Mickey and Minnie again with 2025. On the back side though, this is a really cool huge embroidered patch with Cinderella Castle, even some fireworks going off. These are $65 a piece, and they do have the matching massive backpack. You got the Cinderella Castle zipper pull, Donald, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, so many different characters for $50. And there's been so many really awesome brand new Lion King offerings here at the World of Disney store. So another Disney Parks Loungefly with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. The backside here has that same graphic as the front for $80. Let's actually dive right in though and check out some more of the Lion King merchandise. So they do have this super duper fuzzy pair of ears with Scar from Lion King. These are $35 a piece. And then right underneath there is an adult size graphic t-shirt. This one has the big patch embroidered Lion King with a bunch of the characters for $40. Even more awesome Starbucks tumblers here at the World of Disney store, though they do have all 4 Disney theme parks. This one is a nice stainless steel one from Disney's Hollywood Studios with Miss Piggy. You have Mickey Mouse, even Slinky Dog. The backside of all of them have your Starbucks logo. These are $45 a piece. Next to that one is a really cool Epcot version with Spaceship Earth. You have Olaf, Figment, and Mickey Mouse for $45. One of my personal favorites though is definitely this cream colored one. Actually has all 4 Disney theme parks and some of the classic attractions around Walt Disney World. It looks like they even have a couple brand new candles here at the World of Disney store. This one actually has that cool Mickey Mouse design with all of the sparkles. That one is sandalwood scented. These are $35 a piece. Right next to that one is a donut warm cookie candy scented candle. This one has that 3D effect, literally with all of the beacons of magic, for $35. A few other brand new coffee mugs that I did want to show you though. I like how it has like the letter of each character's name in gold, but this is the Mickey Mouse version with the red and white. Actually says True Original on the back side, but these are $20 a piece. They do actually have these with a bunch of different characters, like the Minnie Mouse version with the M. The backside says Super Sweet. Let's see what else we have doing though. Right underneath is G for Goofy. On the backside of that coffee mug, this one says Means Well. And the last but not least part of this collection is a really cool Donald Duck coffee mug. I love his facial expression. On the backside it says Even Tempered. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at Disney Springs. It's always a pleasure coming out to the world's largest Disney merchandise store, the World of Disney, and checking out the huge new selection of Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. They had so much brand new Haunted Mansion merch. Over at Disney Pin Trading, so many brand new release Disney pins, from the mystery bags, a good selection of just new release pins in general. Over at the Marketplace Co-op, they always get the newest offerings over there. So if you are looking for like your Dooney and Burke bags, your Disney Park lug, and the original Florida Orange Bird, they definitely have you covered. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.